sometimes I notice that what I'm playing actually shows up as almost like something that I'm avoiding. It's really interesting how music can be, we say, we talk about, or we have a musical practice, we talk about music can be a mirror. The piano is a mirror because it reflects our state to us, and it reflects our focus, it reflects how present we are, our vibration, our energy. One thing that it's related to that, but it almost feels like another step in like a deeper step, or a more full, a more embodied step of that process is as I'm playing some things like what I just played just now, it's like I'm going through certain motions, certain harmonic movements, and it's almost like my intuition wants me to notice them. And until I really notice them, I'm gonna kind of keep repeating them. And notice, I think, is an interesting concept in this context, because I think what it means is, first of all, observe what we're doing and recognize it, but also really take in the sound of a given sequence so that it becomes available as a thing that we can hear. It's like speaking the language. If I play this, right? That's like a flat 6 to flat 7 to 1 progression. And for some reason that was coming up as I was playing earlier. And it's almost like this is just my sense as I've been improvising and just kind of like letting myself explore at the piano, almost like an archaeological experiment, like digging into my own self-conscious or self-awareness, my own awareness, and figuring out what's really coming through here. It's like I'll be given a little progression like that, and it becomes a way. It's like it becomes my it becomes a little gift. It's like, notice me, notice me, notice me. And I feel my own subconscious kind of telling me, notice me, notice this. Because I think ultimately as a composer, I'm looking to use these various, it's like how interesting of a path can we walk through the harmony? How much can we see along the way before getting to our destination? And so as long as something's happening and I'm kind of not observing it or not fully recognizing it, it's going to keep happening. And how much does that seem like the same as life? We pick up patterns, and we keep, it's almost like on a very macro level, everything we do in life is something in order to gain a certain amount of awareness from it, and then we can put it down. We can stop repeating a cycle, or we can stop executing a certain action because we don't have any more need for it. Our psyche doesn't need it anymore. And I think I'm clocking that in the context of music right now, and feels like it's a larger lesson coming through in my life. Anything that I feel like I'm kind of stuck in is something that I'm not fully observing. If I feel stuck, I must not be fully receiving it. Because if I were fully receiving it, I wouldn't have to do it anymore. I'd be liberated from it. I would get the next lesson. I'd be moving on to the next thing. So, that's just kind of it's been a little bit on my mind, and it's interesting how the actual practice of music can give me that same experience and almost give me it's like an essentialized version of that same lesson, which is notice me, pay attention, what's here. Once I notice it, I can move on. It doesn't mean I have to stop playing that sequence, but it means I might want to. It means I might free myself from the inclination towards that sound and go off exploring something else. That's just what's coming to me as I'm playing. And sometimes I like to just sit at the piano and play and observe what's happening in my thinking as I play. Like I don't try and premeditate what I'm going to say or what I'm going to think about. I just let my subconscious kind of work while I play the piano. And sometimes some really nice lessons come out, like this one. Notice me, observe me. That's where I'm at today, people. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I appreciate you. And I will see you tomorrow.